ready?
Guess what?
You see anything? They're coming right for us!
Oh my god, they're attacking you! Oh my god!
Let's go, Hedvig!
Oh my god!
Hedvig!
Oh no!
Save yourself!
Oh!
I'm so happy you made it, Hedvig.
Me too. It was really scary.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we just want to give a big thanks to the engineering SWAT team that flew in and saved us just in the nick of time. There was a lot of bugs.
Yes,
And we actually brought all the bugs with us here today
we did.
in a big bag that we'll present to you. It's also why you won't get any improvements today, because we spent so much time fixing bugs. But we've of course been doing a lot of other things. We are working on the 2 big projects that we are spending a lot of our development resources on, and refactoring as well. But we might have something very nice in the pipe for you next month. So stick around for that. Now, without further ado, what else do we want to talk about, Hedvig?
Well, we want to talk about the fact that we, as always, and luckily they made it through the bug
Yes,
storm.
no holes.
We are here, as usual,
Yes.
in our trusty web manuals
hoodies.
And welcome to the May release notes.
Bug fixes. So now we will show you that the bug hunt that we were out on, we spent a lot of time on, of course, actually paid off. So the first batch I'll be talking about a little bit is primarily focused on column sorting. We have a lot of columns in web manuals, and all these columns needs to be sorted correctly when you click on the top bar, and it needs to sort either one way or the other way. We had a few columns that was acting up a little bit, and now we finally put them in their place. So I will just run through them, so stay with me. In reports underneath the distribution overview, the column sorting will work. So now you will actually be able to see who read their documents and who did not. So you'll be able to sort your saints from the sinners, so to speak. And in the same spirit of this, the diagrams can now also be sorted on their columns. They couldn't before. So under modules and diagrams, you'll now be able to sort on the columns, which is very nice. Even more columns in document control. The red column can now be sorted, so you'll be able to see who has actually read the document. And the other columns can now also take empty fields. It will be able to sort on that, and it will actually discern between uppercase and lowercase letters as well when sorting, which is really nice. So we've spent a lot of time just fixing everything sorting on these columns. Same thing in the device list. The columns there will now also sort the first time you use them. Previously, they would require a little bit of action to actually get going. Now they'll just move when you ask them to. And the last one, in the announcements overview, the columns will now also sort properly. And with that, I think you have a few things as well. What did you get out of the bug hunt, Hedvig?
I have some bugs actually.
Yes?
First of all, we have applied a smaller adjustment to the document acceptance box in the reader for active acceptance. And this is nothing major, but nonetheless, it makes a big difference.
It's a little bit easier on the eye.
Exactly. We've aligned the heading and just made it, like you said, easier on the eye.
Mm-hmm.
We've also made, non-improvements, but a fix to when we are printing from to PDF from the reader. This now in general has a way better result. The output will be more crisp, and you can also search and apply highlights in them.
Which is really nice. So we're trying to just add the expected functionality to the output PDFs that we're making.
And make everything look really nice.
Exactly. Now, for not only for PDF, but more for the EFB, when we send documents to the devices, we actually package them. And this packager used to be one nice queue. The problem is when we have a lot of people queuing up for packaging to EFBs, it can become quite a slow process. And if something gets broken in the middle, or if a document gets stuck, then the pipe is completely congested. So instead, we have now instead of having one queue, everybody will have their own queue. So whenever you're trying to package to your EFB, it will spin up a new instance of the packager. It will package your document, and there's no more queuing. Just like we wish Disneyland was, right?
Exactly.
Over
Right.
to you.
Yeah, we have a couple of more. This is regarding Entra ID, and now we also allow users to be synced even if the user exists on multiple different sites. And this means that users can work on multiple web manual sites and still be synced via Entra.
Which is nice because you can have an approver who's working with you, but that person can also approve on a different site. And now they can be synced via Entra on both, which is really, really cool.
It's really nice.
Yes.
Next one is something completely different. Custom fonts. This will now work properly, even if the font has a name that starts with a number.
Yes.
Yes, which is always nice to make things work properly.
It is.
Yes. And last from my part right now is regarding cell properties. Somehow they went missing. We don't know how, we don't quite know where, but what matters is that they are now put back in the proper place and you can access them as you would normally.
Exactly. So when they run away, we force them back in their place. Now I have one more for you. So in the control view for a document, we will now show the correct number in the reminder count when overview is selected. A few versions ago, we mistakenly changed it, so it actually showed for the first revision instead of all revisions. So that is now back, and it will just give you a clear overview of how many reminders has been received for the reader since the last read. So that will make your work a little bit easier to know who read their documents and who didn't.
Yes. And the last bug we caught for this release is regarding how categories were sorted overall. And this has now been sorted, and all category views should now have the same structure.
Exactly. So for the next one, what did we learn? We learned that we're gonna need a bigger bug bag.
Bigger bug bag.
Exactly.
And that was all the bugs that we caught for this month.
It was.
It was. And as we mentioned in the beginning, we have some big projects coming up, XML and compliance next gen. And this is what we're putting so much power into, and hopefully that will reach you very soon.
Indeed. And one more reminder, remember that we have Go Digital in Sweden, here in Ystad, of course, where we normally will have our location. It is in September. Remember to sign up to make sure that you get a spot. We're looking forward to seeing you there, and we'll see you next month for more release notes. Bye.
Bye-bye.